have the great privilege of working with Carol Shledon today. She is the owner of New Radiance Medi Spa, one of my favorite places to hit up during the month. Tell me a little bit about Medi Spa.
New Radiance Medi Spa is I call it a premier boutique Medi Spa. We have a large amount of laser and energy-based devices. We can treat all things skin, unwanted hair, unwanted fat. It's very high technology, and all of our services, really the end goal is boosting confidence. Back in the day, it was very tedious, very monotonous. It took a long time and it was very painful. So lasers have come a long way. COVID was definitely a setback. I think originally when they said we were shutting down for 2 weeks, put me in a little bit of a tailspin. I was very triggered by grief. I was sitting in my empty spa with no staff, with no clients, and really with no answers. And so I kind of wallowed in my pity for a few days, and I picked up my big girl panties, and I decided to take charge again, which is what I'm pretty good at. And I started doing online virtual consultations, online skincare sales. I started just speaking to people over the internet, Facebook, Instagram, doing FaceTime calls, Zoom meetings, and really still helping people with their skin. People were at home and they were actually bored, and they started looking at themselves in the mirror more, and it gave me a purpose. So it gave me my clients back. I'm still so grateful. It's very emotional because it was a tough year and I was worried about my business and how to pay my bills, and I really needed a purpose and I needed some structure. So I started coming to work every single day in my empty clinic without any staff, and I just plugged away until I could bring, somebody back. I brought my manager back, I brought my esthetician back. I finally hired a receptionist, and our team is now growing and our business is thriving. And the beautiful part, Natasha, is honestly, when we were able to reopen again, the business boomed. People wanted to come in, they wanted to laser their grown out hairs, and they started looking at their necks under masks, and they, Zoom calls, all this stuff. They started looking at their facial features that everybody's noticing, and I call it the Zoom boom. And so very actually grateful for the roller coaster of last year, just finding out what I appreciate and having people and the community rally for my business and come in and support us.
That's great.
In December, we were only open 12 days, and the last 3 days we were open, we still followed all the guidelines. We still had the maximum capacity allowed for our space, but we fit about 3 weeks worth of appointments in 4 days, working round the clock in all the laser rooms with full staff, and we were able to kind of cram all those appointments in, as many people who could come in. And then we sold all of our Christmas specials, and actually December being open the least amount of days, we had an amazing month.
Great. That's great. I'm so glad that the community could come around you.
They really did.
Support you.
Yep, and they were looking forward to when we were reopening again.
Yes.
My team is all local. We have 4 local staff members full time, and then we have 2 contracted workers from Airdrie. Still pretty local, but I love supporting local and collaborating with other local businesses. And it's true, like, we all kind of love running into people on the street. However, we're very, very discreet.
Yes.
And we value privacy. So if you run into me at the grocery store, I'll kind of nod and do a little hey, but I wait until you approach me, and I try never to bring up anything unless it's asked of me first, because that's a comfort level. It is a very, very small town, and if people don't want to know anyone to know why they know me, then I don't know you either.
Is there anything else that we should know other than call, book your free consultation, stop by?
New Radiance is all about just trust and education and getting to know each other and building a relationship and a plan together. So the first place to start, some people are like, I know I want laser hair removal. Cool, give us a call. We're still gonna do a consultation. We're still gonna go through all of the risks and the information and the potential outcomes and make sure you're a good candidate. But really, some people don't know where to start. They're like, oh, I can't afford it there. Not true. Our facial begins at $75. It's amazing. So, it is affordable. We're not going to sell you anything you don't need. We will create a plan together that suits your budget, suits your lifestyle. And honestly, at the end of the day, you just need to hold your head up higher, have as much confidence as possible, and you should be glowing from the inside out.
Perfect.
Yeah, that sounded a little salesy, but it is truly what we want, from
Yeah.
New Radiance. So.
Yeah, no, it's great. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. I am very proud to share you with my followers. And just, if you guys need anything, give Carol a call.
I'm flattered and I'm humbled that you asked me, and I appreciate it. So.
No problem.
And good luck to you in your new venture.
Thank
I'm
you.
very proud of you. I think you're going to be amazing.
Carol was one of the first people that knew I was about to start a whole new
Endeavor.
direction.
Yeah.
So
Journey.
it's very, to me, when things happen, she's one of the first people that I'm like, oh, I have to tell Carol.
I'm always proud of anybody who takes risks and goes for it. So you're going to do great.
You're one of those, how do you see a strong woman? It's the 20 women behind her. You're one of those women.
Thank you.
Perfect. Awesome. So all her contact info is below. And get a hold of us. Book your consultation. And
We'll see you at New Radiance.
Okay.
Have
Thanks,
a good
guys.
one. Bye.